Hi guys. So this is a continuation of my previous video. It shouldn't be hard to find because, well, there's only one. But I was talking about my experience of replaying The Sims 2 after probably 13 years. The Sims 2 used to be my favorite game, even after The Sims 3 came out, for obvious reasons, but for me mostly because it felt like it had it all. So as I was replaying it this time, I was surprised by all the things it didn't have. And yeah, that's pretty much what that video was about. But now I want to talk about, and I can't believe I'm saying this, why I can't get back into The Sims 2. And the last video was kind of long, and I kind of want to shorten this one. So it's actually just going to be like a list. And yeah, here it goes. 10 reasons I can't get back into The Sims 2. Number 1, the limited create a sim options. There's what? 4 skin colors, 5 hair colors, 5 eye colors, 2 body types. It was great for the time, but it's just not enough anymore. Number 2, the weird placement of furniture. You can't angle anything. The corners of the kitchen is a total waste. I mean, there's just no use for it because even if you were to put a microwave or something else, the sim can't get to it. If you put something on a surface like a counter, like you want to put decorations right there, the sim won't be able to use it because there's only one slot. So I thought that was very awkward. Number 3, the amount of time it takes Sims to do things. Showering, using the bathroom, those were actually okay, I think. But boy, when they eat, I think I sat there for an hour watching her drink in-game hour, but still watching her drink that, what is it, instant meal? And it was a whole 2 hours. Like, I'm speeding this up. A whole 2 hours for her to finish some Chinese. It was tedious. Number 4, the need decay during pregnancy is vicious. They're constantly on the verge of passing out and starving to death. So, keeping your sim alive is like this sick game within the game. And it's like, you might as well face it. Your sim is going to die. Number 5, the way you can't disable aging or adjust lifespans. Like with my first playthrough, I wasted a lot of time thinking that I had time. But like in the second one, I knew that I had to get pregnant ASAP because well, that's how the game is set up. Because you're missing the young adult life stage, it feels even quicker because you don't have that stage unless you go to college, but during that time you also wouldn't be able to get pregnant. And it's kind of like the game starts as an adult, you have 29 days, but you're pregnant for 3 days. It's a baby for what, 3 days. It's a toddler for 5 days. Like, basically, even if you get pregnant on the very first day of the game, you're still going to be an elder by the time your child grows up. So yeah, it feels like a race. It felt a little bit too fast to be kind of like relaxing. Number 6, the lack of open world. Yes. And to me, it's not even about the loading screens. I mean, I feel like they could have done more with them and made them like a little bit more immersive or whatever. But my issue is how the time is handled. You'll leave your home lot, you go to a community lot, but the time stands still at your home lot. For instance, you'll leave in the morning and then you spend all these hours away, like what you think is an entire night, doing God knows what, just for you to return, and it's still the morning. You gotta do the whole day all over again. It's like when you travel and traveling in the future or like back in time. That's kind of what it is, and it does happen. I just don't like it anymore. The other thing is that you always have to choose. Well, actually, no, you can't choose. You're always following the sim that actually goes to the community lot. So if I leave and I have children at home, nobody's doing anything like this. So the way that's handled is probably the biggest deal breaker for me. Then number 7, not being able to visit other sims. And yes, now you could say that that's an open world issue, but it's not. Because you see, I see the house to my left, the house to my right. And then for a second there, when you click on it, you almost feel like it's going to ask you if you want to go visit that lot. But then it doesn't. Why not? Because I feel that you can only take your trash can being kicked over so many times before you want to retaliate. And it's just not, it's not right. I should be able to visit my neighbors, kick their cans over, steal their newspaper. Yeah. Number 8, the lack of story progression. Remember that coworker whose name I still don't know? That's her before I got pregnant. Then this is, when I had my baby and I thought I could invite her over to kind of like have the babies meet or whatever. And she even asked, can I bring a friend? So I'm like, oh, she's going to bring the baby. Pop up, ain't no baby. And then see this right here is the same coworker next to my teenage daughter. No, like the story progression not being there, that takes me out because I don't feel like playing rotationally. Like I can, but just not every household. And yes, I know they let you age up like 3 sims, but when you have a lot of friends or whatever, it's still very limited. Number 9, the boredom when sims are at work or school. You either have one sim or you have multiple, but they all leave at the same time. It's boring. And it's like, yeah, of course, you could have a sim own a business, which we all know that the Sims 2 did better than any other game. But again, it messes with the timeline. Because if I send my sim to work at their, bakery, the time doesn't pass on the home lot. So the passage of time is why I usually tend to get them regular jobs. Again, the whole passage of time or whatever you want to call it, I think is a huge issue. Number 10, and I didn't even know I needed that, but the feeling of getting to know other Sims. Like, getting to know their traits or finding out their relationship status and whether or not they're rich. Just, when you ask them something, your sim learns it and remembers it, and you can look back at it and it's like, oh yeah, this sim does this sim does that, they're married to, like, that type of thing. And I really miss that. Yeah. And those are my 10 reasons why I can't get back in to The Sims 2. And why am I telling you this? Well, because I don't think it's worth buying anymore. It's not expensive by any means, and I got a bundle of the original Sims and The Sims 2, but I haven't even thought about starting up the original Sims because sometimes it is nostalgia, which is funny because the first time that term was used, like nostalgia, was by a physician, and he described it as an uncurable deadly disease in a medical report. You do what you will with that. See you soon.